Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the UK modded series. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. And today we are going to be continuing on from the last video in which I started to make this particular distribution yard. Now, the plan for this yard is that it is pretty much as close as I'm going to be able to reasonably get to the center of the map. The center of the map is actually in those fields just over to sort of the right hand side and up on the screen. So if you look on the right hand side of the screen, forward of the river, that field, one of those fields just there, is the center of the map. So we are as close as we are going to be able to get reasonably, whilst keeping railways looking a little bit like railways and just not all over the place. Though, that being said, railways do tend to go all over the place, but I digress. In this video, I'm going to be continuing with the build of said distribution yard. We have to connect it up somehow to the main line, both on the far side and on the near side. As you can see, there is nothing. It just stops. So we need to do something about that. So that is what I'm going to be getting up to. I'm also going to be trying to add a little bit of detailing in, trying to work out what else could look okay. And let's just see what I come up with. Obviously, this yard is not at its full length or full size. That will come in the coming decades. And I mean decades in game. I'm not going to be playing this particular series for the next 10, 20, 30 years. I'm not even sure YouTube will exist in the next 30 years, but there we go. Anyway, make sure you stay tuned, hopefully you enjoy, and before we continue, thank you to the person who left the comment letting me know that I can use the full stop and the comma to move things up and down, assets like that crane. I really should have thought of that, but I did not, so thank you very much for that, and let's get started. Okay, so first off, before I do the connection, let's get that crane in. Was it this one? Oh, we also have this one. British Yard crane. Okay, so we've got this large one, which I think perhaps this would be more. Should we say this is more in the future? I would say perhaps this is a little bit more into the future than these cranes, and certainly going forward we will have these cranes, but let's go for, oh dear, that's now in a completely inadequate place. How high do you need these cranes? Could have it on track height. Track heights could probably work. It's a little low. Different types. That's a nice crane. That's not quite as a nice. Perhaps platform height may do. Operator, sure. Animation, fine. Square is fine. We'll try and match the brick to this one. Ground texture hidden. Terraforming, no. Right. Let's go ahead and add a few of these in. Just to give it a little bit of actually, hold on. Track. Can I then lift it? No. That just looks a bit too low. Let's do platform. Perhaps at that height. There is an easy way for me to find out. Let's go over to... Here we go. Perfect. Thank you. Let's find out if this is indeed a good height. Actually, no, that's a decent height. That would be a decent height. Although if we have a look at perhaps larger goods trains, or I say larger goods trains, taller goods trains. I think you could perhaps manage. Okay, let's try that for a spot of detailing. I'll lift it up just a little. I'll have them a little bit further back. I'll have a few of them. Just as a way of saying, well, we do need there. All the way along this particular. We'll have it all the way along this particular platform. Hey, should we just do up to there? Just a few up front. Maybe? That one's a little bit close, I think. But still, that starts to give it a little bit more of a look like it is a yard of some sort. What on earth? Alright. Let's have a look at what else we could put here. A plane. Yes, let's add a plane because you know they don't clearly exist yet. No. Let's add. I've got all sorts of cars we can add. No. This is coming later. This is definitely coming later. Speed limits. That could be helpful. So this is all 30, right? Is that what I did? 40. 40 into 30. Right, now before I do that, go away. Need to clear some of this mess up. There we go. Okay. Into 30. I'll put a 40 out here. I need to perhaps build a few more of these. I might just make my own mod. There doesn't seem to be the mods I'm after for it, so I may have to build my own. Okay, good. Dummy overhead signals. Oh, this is great. Look at these signals. Yes, I have got new signals, and I am going to be sorting things out to make new signals. What on earth? What is this? I have no idea what this is, but okay. I'm missing a slot, right? I could build a house. Of course, this doesn't match anything, really. But moving forward, I could use that on some things. I could definitely use that on some things. Interesting. Okay. Not that. Certainly do not want that there. Rocks are not needed. Additional trains? No. What's this? Exclamation mark? No. I have no idea what that is. Station expansion platforms as assets. Okay, well, let's not touch that. A restaurant? No. A pub? No. Paintball? No. A pool? No. Go-karting track? No. 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 Signs? No. A German ambulance? A British police car? Do we need these things here? That is not a UK fire truck. Engine. That is also not a UK helicopter, but that's okay. That's an airport fire truck. Okay, I'm getting distracted here. Schools and all of that kind of stuff. No, none of that's needed. Station shops, not needed. Quick fit. Stick a quick fit in here. I do not think we're at the era of quick fit yet. More buildings, no. This could be the one I'm after. Track works. I suppose. Well, no, this is a distribution yard, so this isn't going to be really there. Could have some old wagons sitting there. As I said, this could be useful for something. There. Just leave 3 old wagons sitting there. Need one like that. Oh no, not that. Police assets, no. Billboards, no. Oh, good grief. Coaling stage, no. Decals. Oh! You have some... Mad Hattie, you've got some lovely decals here. Very good. No parking. Entry and exit. Boss lane. Okay, we'll have to use that later. No. No. This could be useful, maybe. Who wants some coal just sitting on the ground? Wait a minute. Coal sitting on the ground? That isn't going to work, is it? No, that isn't going to work. Quarry assets? No. Cranes we've already seen. There's the rails only. We're not in Glasgow. We're not doing coal just yet. We're not doing car parking spaces. Substations? No. We'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually. No. Workmen. Ah. None that I can think of at the moment. Sure, do we just want to put bollards up? No. Butchers? No. No, no, and no. Certainly not those. Other utilities. London Underground. No. These garages look terrible. Can we not have a garage that's just clean? Maybe 6. 7's not great. 8 is alright. Bus shelters? No. Okay, so nothing there. Where were we? I think we were in this one. What are you? Nope. Fire buckets? Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're certainly getting somewhere. because you might need these. There you go. Have them there and have them on this side. There we go. Good. A water tower building. Do we really want one of them along here? Doubt that. Are you just going to be... I guess we could just put a few people there? I don't know. Let's just put one person there. Great Western Railway, water tower, post box. Post box would probably be useful out here. You might get post to this place. Suppose that would make sense. That's about it there. I like these engines. I really like the way these engines look. Great Western engines. I have to use these. When they come up, I am going to have to use them now. We do have these ones available, but I have these available. 1890. Should have that. Well, we'll have to see. Any of these? No. Dockyard warehouse. That could be something. Okay, no. This is where things will... This is the future. You'll end up with massive things like this in the future. So we'll have to... When we get to that, we'll get to that. And then the British Rail platforms. Which I think there was a way to put them onto other platforms. I'm not sure how. There was a way to do it. Or do you just put rails there and then... I have no idea. Anyway. Fencing, no. Greenhouse, no, none of those assets work. Some of these might. Not quite yet. For example, these ones could, going forward. This one's just got everything. It's got a whole bunch missing. What on earth? No idea. Yeah, these definitely could, going forward, work as a... These could be quite a big deal, actually. I might make use of those. No. Could I just make it look like there are goods out here? Can I do such a thing? Being very careful here. Not to make it look like that's out of place. Which is kind of difficult to do, to be honest. It is a little difficult to make things look like they are not woefully out of place. There we go. Awesome. Just do that for now. I've no idea what that is. Keep going back. No. We'll sort out fencing later. Big shed. Oh, that is a big shed. Kind of. Shed. That's definitely a shed. Ah! Farms! Here we go. This could all work with our farms going forward. Okay, what is that? That's that one. Sorry, now I'm getting distracted with other things. But this will all be going forward. This is all going to be very important going forward, not that. Did I call it a bomb? I think that's a barn, but fair enough. That's a lovely farm building. That truly is lovely. Looks great. Anyway, still getting distracted, but I am trying to figure out what I can and cannot use. That's okay, so that's for later. Look at these factories. This is all the future. Future, 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 definitely future, 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 definitely future, future. Yeah, that's all future. Go back here, nothing there. Nothing I could really use here. Could use that actually for some buildings on a main road. That would be rather nice. Not that one. Not that one might just work, but not always. Now look, that's like the King's Cross weird telescopey thingy. Telescope, not telescope, lighthouse. Stop being distracted. Yeah, none of these tube stock. Wait, what? See, I install things and I have no idea what I've installed. A stock. C stock. Oh, C stock's gonna cause a problem. Nope, C stock's alive. D stock. 67 stock. 72 stock. 73 stock. Cool. Steps. Steps could be useful. Steps could be very useful, actually. Here we go. Yes, this is useful. I found something useful. Steps. There we go. I actually found something useful to put here. Spikes, let's not. No, we're not going to do that. Could be cool though. That engine shed is going to be a thing. It's definitely going to be a thing. That is not a thing. Those are not things yet. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Maybe something there going forward. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing here. Nor there. Nor there. Nor there. Wait, maybe... No, they're too new. Nor there, nor there. Nor there, there. Nor there. Okay, so that's all we've got. That's all we've got there. What I'm now going to do is I am going to do this connection because I've spent 20 odd minutes just sort of detailing this bit up. And sure, it looks a little bit better, but that's a little bit of overkill, really. So let's go ahead and figure this one out. So, do I want to A, run parallel, or come onto the double line? In which case these platforms are going to have to expand. As I am going in and out. I'll tell you what, let's not do everything just yet. Let's do a little bit. And work our way over. So let's keep this at 40. And let's go ahead and... So we've got the 3 there. We really want it down to 2. So we'll do that. And then bring this up alongside like that. Bring that across at 39, no, at 40. There we go. Like that, and we'll double slip that. Okay, good. Now, do we continue up along here? collision there. I understand the collision. I know the reason for said collision. But do we continue up like that? If we continue like that, we could then jump onto the line after these signals. Then jump onto the line and then continue. Or we could just continue along the line anyway, up to this point where it would go this way, and then we'd have to work out what we do from there. So I think I'll leave that just for a moment. I'll leave that like that, and then we'll come back to that bit. On this side, do we want it to go through these platforms? Do we want freight trains through the platforms? Realistically, I would not. But at this point in time, I think it's probably a good idea to start considering how this is going to go. So again, we've got these two lines here. Let's use these two as our main. This is what everything is going to peel off. Or off of, should I say. So let's start bringing that in. Just for now. Like so. We will then... Let's... Ooh, should we just kill that line? Oh no, wait. This line is not a... That's the wrong line. Let's figure out what I'm doing with that line. It's that line. There we go. Okay. So then... What we want to do is we'll bring this, and let's bring these two lines out. And in fact, let's do something a little bit interesting here. Let us have two straight lines like that, and then at the same time have this curve going on there. Okay, so this could be perhaps a turnaround or something like that, or that could be the plan for it. Now we've got this 4-track opening thingy. I think we're better off actually breaking that, running straight track along there. Oops. Running straight track along there. Now, where do these things run? They run in the middle. And if we need to, we run on outside platforms. So, what we then do is well, that's not how... That is not how that's supposed to go. We do that. That's a little bit too far over. Let's make this fairly close to here. There we go. Like that, and since we're never going to go through the middle bit, let's do that. Connect that up here. Connect that up here. And we've got this really weird looking joint. But at the same time, what we can now do is off this straight. Oh no, not quite. We need to get this angle correct. That could be correct. Right, what? Come on. There we go. Off that, up to there. No. Up to there. Okay, that could be sort of maybe okay. That design is pitiful. It's truly pitiful, that is. That curve there is wrong. This is a bit too wobbly. I have to neaten these things up. think this curve design needs to really be worked on. That's better. That's much better. Uh-oh. Yes, I know. I know. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Continue on your way. Now you can also have a pretty long junction, although why does it look like you are... That isn't right. Follow this. Hang on. Follow that to there, and then just continue and see how far you get. About there. There we go. That's the junction. Okay. That's a little better. In fact, that's a lot better. This bit just looks a little bit strange. That's okay. This bit could be quite alright because we'll just do this. Do that and then that. There, locomotives can stop there. Okay, good. I think that... It's better. It's certainly better, and at least we've got a connection on this side. This side, the connection is going to be a bit of a hassle. My thinking here is... Maybe I should just try to connect it from... Should be across from here, right? Across like that. And then continue. Might be a good option. Okay, in that case, we shall use the eraser tool and erase all the way down. Down there. There we go. That shall work. In fact, we probably are going to end up erasing. Let's erase up to there. Okay, and then we've got the crossings we need to put in here. That should be okay. So we will have the crossing like that. One. Second one like so, two. And then just run alongside like that. There we go. It isn't terrible. It certainly is not terrible. I have seen far worse. And then on this side, we've got this single track, and I really do want to connect this. How would this want to hook in? I suppose you'd have a 2-to-1 connection, because this is one of the key things, because we've got goods being required there, goods being produced here. It's one of the key things that needs to happen. So if I go ahead and erase, hold on, actually no. Before I erase, let's figure out where I want to erase. This bit's here. So it's going to be a small erase. There. one. Come on. Just want that. Okay, no, I'll do that manually. There we go. That, and on this side, take that out and that out. Okay. Here we go. Like so. 38, no, 40. Okay, 38 will do. Like so. There we go. And in fact, I think I got the exact amount cut. I did. Awesome. Right. You're not looking great. So you sort yourself out. What speed is this? 45. Yeah, okay. I remember doing that. Bring that up to 40. 10? 10 is fine. 10 is absolutely fine. And that is going to be our new... that should be our new way through. Right, let's see if I can just sort some of this out as well. These things now have numbers on them for some reason. This is the right one, isn't it? Yes. Why are you digging into the ground? Because you're digging into the ground. Great. Okay. It's fine. I will sort something out here. Like maybe steps or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. If I could just somehow lift those, that would be awesome. Right, that's done, that's done, that's done. This entire field is a total train wreck. Pun intended. You're a train wreck. That's not how you curve it. No. That's not how you do that. This is how you do that. No. Apparently that's not how you do that either. That is how you do that. Great. You just curve in that way. You are perfectly fine. There. And this one... I tell you what. Congratulations, you are now the owner of a much larger field. There you go. Done. This bit here, I suppose, needs to do that. Easy way to cut this is just to do that and then break it. Like so. You can have that field. And I think that is that bit done quite nicely. Then, so we come along here, move along here, we could go up to this, and then we've got, if we need to, that is how we get to Berwick-upon-Tweed. We need to put a station, a truck stop in here. That would be very useful. Configurable freight station. Could we tuck a freight station in? Right, could we just tuck one in just at the end of this? Platform width, platform capacity, massive. Country old, two lanes? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do that. Platform texture, old. Fence type, wooden. Just gives it a bit more of a... Oh, that's actually modern wood. No, I don't want that. That could do. Cargo stairs enabled. No, disabled. Wait. Where are the cargo stairs? Oh, I see them. Cool. Enabled? Disabled. Throw that in like that. Currently 2 platforms. Could I configure that to be 3 or 4? Now I've noticed that this one, you cannot, the configuration does not work. For some bizarre reason. 4 platforms. This could be a big deal. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're looking like a distribution yard. We have cranes. We have that. Do you know what? I am actually going to just park a few things up on here. A few more of these. I think I'm going to park. Let's do that. Cargo. No, let's not do that. Random. Full. I guess we could leave some logs on this. No, planks. I guess. Why don't we do that? Probably doesn't look right, but no, let's leave them empty. There we go. Hopefully that's fairly flat. Yes! Giving it a little bit more in the way of that detailing that's required. Also, this could now be a bypass in case this ever causes problems. So, with that, all I need to now do is put some signals in, and now look at these signals. We are moving on. We've got some very nice signals here, but now we're moving on to these signals. I think these are going to look awesome. I'm going to have to go around doing this everywhere. Right, we want what's a starter signal? I need to learn what starter signals are. We're going to have a home signal. Never combine home and warning, but I don't think the warning one will do anything. That's the problem. I really do not think the warning one will do anything. So I'm just going to start putting these signals up. Let's go there. Really, I should probably have this one way back here. But we'll have to see. We will have to see how that pans out. For this, I guess picking the right platform, you need that. This all needs to change, so we'll go ahead and go into painting and clear some of this up. And fill it up correctly. There we go. As it should be. Perfect. That's much, much nicer. Things are looking good. Things are looking good, and this distribution yard is looking, well, much more like a distribution yard. So that is where I'm going to end this video. It's going to look very similar. The thumbnail is going to look rather similar to the previous video, but obviously with just that little bit more now going on. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transports FIFA 2, the UK modded series. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting me know what you think. In the next video, we're going to try and start getting this yard into motion with the goods. So that is going to be quite interesting. Make sure you stay tuned for that. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon at www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really, really help me out. And also, you can find me on social media at ECGadgetLP for both Twitter and Instagram. That is all from me, and I'll see you next time in Transports FIFA 2, the UK modded series, where, as I said, this yard should be ready to go into action. And let's see if it helps in any which way.